coronavirus. Lagos State searching for 1,300 people who had contact with the 12 confirmed COVID-19 cases. The Lagos State government on Thursday confirmed 4 new coronavirus cases, bringing to 12 the total number of cases in the country. The State Commissioner of Health, Akin Abayomi, who disclosed this at a press conference in Ikeja, also said the Italian, who was the first person in the country to be diagnosed with the disease, had tested negative. Abayomi stated this just as more states took steps to prevent the spread of the disease. The Federal Capital Territory and states such as Ogun, Benue, Anambra, Enugu, and Niger on Thursday ordered the closure of their schools. The Italian was diagnosed with COVID-19 on February 27 in Lagos, where he was being treated after developing symptoms of the disease at Lafarge Africa PLC, Ewekuru, Ogun State. A few weeks later, a Nigerian who had contact with him tested positive for the disease, making him the second coronavirus case in the country. The third case is a 30-year-old woman who returned to the country from the United Kingdom on Friday last week. The cases rose to 8 on Wednesday when the Minister of Health, Dr. Osage Ohanere, said a woman, a 6-week-old baby, and 3 other persons had been diagnosed with the disease. The minister had said 4 of the 5 cases were in Lagos State, while 1 was in Ekiti State. Lagos tracing 1,300 contacts of infected persons. The Lagos State Commissioner for Health told journalists that state government was tracing 1,300 persons that might have had contact with the positive cases. We are following over 1,300 people right now, the commissioner said. Abayomi disclosed that 19 persons who had contact with Wednesday cases were tested and 5 of them were positive. He stated out of those 19 tests, we have 4 new positive. The first new positive is the contact of the third case that came from the UK. She has tested positive and will be admitted shortly. We have a new case, a female, a Nigerian returning from France via Istanbul on Turkish Airlines, TK1830 on March 14. We have a third case, Nigerian male in his 50s. He has never traveled anywhere and he presented with symptoms. He was referred to us. We went to retrieve samples and it tested positive. He has since been admitted into our facility. The fourth case is a Nigerian male. He arrived on March 13 from Frankfurt via Lufthansa flight number LH568. The commissioner stated that the state was running more tests on suspected cases and contact of confirmed cases. It is clear that we have a combination of imported cases and local transmission, Abayomi added. Lagos State government may come up with social distancing policy. The commissioner added that members of the State Executive Council were meeting to decide on the next step, which might include social distancing. He advised Lagosians to maintain social distance to slow down the outbreak of the disease. Abayomi stated the virus cannot jump a distance. It has to move either through contact, very close proximity, or if you touch the surface that an infected person has also touched. Effectively, it means no touching. If you are unwell, stay at home. Particularly if you have respiratory symptoms, communicate with your medical professionals or contact any of our hotlines, particularly 08000 Corona. Italian who brought COVID-19 to Nigeria recovers. The commissioner disclosed that the Italian who brought coronavirus to Nigeria had tested negative for the disease. He said the index case, who had been receiving treatment at the infectious disease hospital Yaba, would be discharged if he tested negative one more time. I have the good news to tell you that the index case has now cleared the virus. We will check him one more time, and if he is negative, he will be discharged, Abayomi said. Wow, this is serious. Wow, I am so impressed that this is happening in a country like this. Wow, though this is somehow coming late, I think the government are supposed to have started this measure before now, but thank God that they have the mind to go through this and to make sure a lot of people get well, and to make sure this does not get distributed all over the state. Wow, this is a very great achievement, and my prayer is that everybody will be able to take precautive measures towards this, so that there won't be outbreak of these symptoms everywhere. Like said earlier, according to the passage, that the Lagos State government is looking for about 1,300 people that had contact with the positive patient. Wow, my prayer is these so-called people, wherever they are, they will be able to submit themselves for proper treatment before it gets everywhere. We are not praying for casualties in this country anymore. Please, in case you have anyone who has the sign of the symptoms, which is coughing and the rest of it, please try and notify the right source, so that this so-called disease will not spread all over. This is not a good thing at all. So my prayer is everybody try as much as possible to protect yourself by using sanitizers, and make sure you keep your environment clean, stay some distances, and allow yourself to be a good person. Because some people will tell you, if I have the virus, I rather share it. No, don't have that kind of thought. It's not a good thing at all. I will pray that there will be a stop to this, and everybody will smile in the end. Well, it's a good one from Lagos State government. So I would like to hear your take from this, and remember to subscribe, like, share for more updates. Thanks and God bless.